Hey, welcome to vlog number 16, Nothing New. This is Leslie with Comfortable Shoes Studio, and today in this vlog, I'm going to talk about the studio philosophy number 4, not number 3, that I posted yesterday, which is be you, be inspired, but be you. Nothing is new. And I combined the be you and nothing is new and being inspired together into one studio philosophy because um, they all work together. So I was having this conversation with a friend about copying things and how many of us copy stuff as a way to learn. It's a classic thing that you do when you are learning art in school. You go to the gallery, you go to the museum with your pencil and your paper, and you copy a master's work. And you are meant to be learning about composition and about line and drawing and painting with that. And I think most of us do. You when you are looking at a famous piece of art and you're looking at how it's composed and why does it trigger interest in the viewer? Why are you even looking at it? And so you learn through copying. And I think it's a really classic thing in many art forms. And my friend, the person I was talking to about copying, was like looked at it as the worst thing in the whole world. And I think they were seeing it in that way because oftentimes people stagnate. People get to that point in copying where they copy things and then they lose interest in making their own art because the uh, imposter syndrome, the fraud police, the monkey in their brain starts chattering and it feeds into, well, you're never going to do anything new ever anyway. And I think this is where we have to think about like what Austin Kleon writes in his book Steal Like an Artist, how you have to look at these things and yeah, you can start by copying, but then you have to make it your own. You have to add your own spin. You have to take what you've learned and regurgitate it in your own form, in your own style, and it becomes yours, your style. Um, and then it stops being a copy because it becomes your style. You're inspired, but it's your style, and that's why I always make sure that I talk about the fact that there is nothing new. Everything has been done before. Everything we've done and we look at and we explore, it's all been done before. Which is why you should be inspired, but you should also be you. Um, and I think it's a hard thing, especially when you're dealing with imposter syndrome. It's hard to allow yourself to be inspired. I think this is also where, for many of us, art journaling starts to stagnate because you look at all of the things that are out there. There's so many different things to learn and do in your art journal that sometimes you can get stuck in that copy mode where you are constantly going to YouTube or to books to become inspired for your art journal, and you're exploring all of the different things all of the time, so you're constantly in copy mode instead of inspiration mode. And being able to allow yourself to be inspired is often difficult, because it's a lot easier to just go and watch a video and copy. And you make your art journal useful. You make it a tool by not just copying, but allowing yourself to be inspired, and allowing yourself to learn and grow. And that is difficult. So anyway, the important thing to remember is that you got to be you, and you should be inspired. You should look at all of the things around you and pull that into your art journal and adapt it so it is yours. And always remember that there is nothing new out there. Everything everywhere has been done before. Anyway, thank you for watching, and click the subscribe button and the bell, and I'll see you next time.